immigrant, decorated war vet. Unite the colonies through more debt. Fight the other founding fathers till he has to forfeit. Have it all lose all. You were ready for more yet. Treasury Secretary, Washington's the president. Every American experiment sets a precedent. Not so fast, someone came along to resist it. Pissed him off until we had a two-party system. You haven't met him yet, you haven't had a chance. Cause he's been kicking ass as the ambassador to France. Someone's gotta keep the American promise. You simply must be Thomas. Thomas Jefferson is coming home. Thomas Jefferson's coming home. Thomas Jefferson's coming home. Lord, he's been off in Paris for so long. France is following us to revolution. There is no more status quo. But the sun comes up and the world still spins. I helped Lafayette draft a declaration. Then I said I gotta go. I gotta be in Monticello. Now the working home begins. So what did I miss? What did I miss? Virginia, my home sweet home, I wanna give you a kiss. I'm in a Paris meeting lots of different ladies. I guess I basically missed the late 80s. I traveled the wide, wide world and came back to this. There's a letter on my desk from the president. I haven't even put my bags down yet. Salad, you lamb, darling, don't you open it. It says the president's assembling a cabinet to get to be the Secretary of State. Right, that I'm already sending approved. I just got home and now I'm headed off to New York. Headed to New York, headed to New York. Looking at the rolling fields, I can't believe that we are free. Ready to face whatever's awaiting me in NYC. Who's waiting for me when I step in the place? My friends James, Madison, red in the face. He grabs my arm and I miss what's going on. You're engaged in a battle for our nation's very soul. That's how we we're in. Hamilton's new financial plan is nothing less than government control. Fighting for the South alone. Where have you been? France? Have to win. So what did I miss? What did I miss? Head first into a political abyss. Head first into the abyss. I'm the first got me today. I guess I better think of something to say. I'm already on my way to the bottom of this. What did I miss? Mr. Jefferson, welcome home. Mr. Jefferson, Alexander Hamilton. Mr. Jefferson, welcome home. Mr. Jefferson, welcome home, sir. You've been off in Paris for so long. So what did I miss? Ladies and gentlemen, you could have been anywhere in the world tonight, but you're here with us in New York City. Are you ready for a cabinet meeting? Issue on the table. Secretary Hamilton's plan to assume state debts and establish a national bank. Secretary Jefferson, you have the floor. Life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. We fought for these ideals, we shouldn't settle for less. These are wise words, enterprising men quote them. Don't act surprised, you guys, cause I wrote them. Now, Hamilton forgets his plan will have the government assume state debt. Now place your bets to who that benefits. The very seat of government where Hamilton sits. Not true! If the shoe fits, wear it. If New York's in debt, why should Virginia bear it? I did some page, I'm afraid. So don't test us out, cause we got it made in the shade. In Virginia, we plant seeds in the ground. We create. You just wanna move our money around. This financial plan is an outrageous demand, and it's too many damn pages for any man to understand. Stand with me in the land of the free. Pray to God we never see you try to tax our whiskey.
Thank you, Secretary Jefferson. Secretary Hamilton, your response.
Thomas, that was a real nice declaration. Welcome to the present. We're running a real nation. Would you like to join us? Say no to whatever the hell is you're doing, Monticello. If we assume the debts the union gets, a new line of credit, a financial diuretic, how do you not get it? If we're aggressive and competitive, the union gets a boost, you'd rather give it a sedative? Civics lessons from a slaver. Hey neighbor, you get to pay cause you don't pay for labor. Other trees in the south we create. You keep ranting, we know who's really doing the planting. Another thing, Mr. H. Enlightenment, lecturing me about the war, you didn't fight it. You think I'm frightened of you, man? You almost down in the trench while you were off getting high with the French. Dr. Jefferson always Madison with the president. Madison, living in the plane doesn't listen. Madison, you Madison, had some taking medicine. Damn, you worse shape than the national debt. Sitting there, you stupid shit. Hey, turn around, bend over, I'll show you where my shoe fits.
Madison, Hamilton, take a walk. Hamilton, take a walk. We'll reconvene after a brief recess. Hamilton, a word.
You don't have the votes.
You don't have the votes. You're gonna need congressional approval and you don't have the votes.
Such a blunder sometimes to make me wonder why even bring the thunder.
You want to pull yourself together?
Sorry, these Virginians are birds of pathetic.
Young man, I'm from Virginia, so watch your mouth.
So we get blood hungers get held hostage by the South.
Yo, you need votes.
No, we need both strokes. We need this plan.
No, you need to convince more folks.
James Madison won't talk to me. That's a non-starter.
Winning was easy, young man. Governing's harder.
Being insurance.
Find a compromise.
Well, they don't have a plan. They just hate mine.
Convince them otherwise.
And what happens if I don't get congressional approval?
I imagine they'll call for your removal.
Sir,
Figure it out, Alexander. That's an order from your commander. Cap. Good.
My dearest Angelica, tomorrow and tomorrow creeps in this pretty pace from day to day. I trust you understand this reference to another strategy without me having my name to play. They think me better. Ambition is my folly. I'm a polymath, the pain in the ass, the master pain. Madison is bankroll, Jefferson's McDuck, and Burnham Wood is all in Congress on its way to dozen days.
Yeah, you are an ocean away. Do you have to live an ocean away? Want to use some sign, I get another letter. I cannot put an ocean away.
Take a break.
I am on my way.
There's a little surprise before supper and it cannot wait.
I'll be there in just a minute, save my plate.
Alexander,
Okay.
your son is 9 years old today. He has something he'd like to say. He's been practicing all day. Philip, take it away.
Daddy, look. My name is Philip, and I'm a poet. I wrote this poem just to show it. And I just turned 9. You can write rhymes, but you can't write mine.
What?
I play piano with my mother.
Uh-huh.
I have a sister, but I want a little brother.
Okay.
I just thought I was married to a thing. I'm you twack at the sand.
Bravo!
Take a break.
Our kid is pretty great.
Run away with us for the summer, let's go and stay.
Alive, I've got so much on my plate.
Don't go stay with our father. There's a lake high enough in a nearby park. When I can know when the night is dark.
I will try to get away.
My dearest Alexander, you must get through to Jefferson. Sit down with him and compromise. Don't stop till you agree. Your favorite older sister, Angelica, reminds you there's someone on your corner all the way across the sea. The letter I received from you 2 weeks ago, I noticed a comma in the middle of a phrase. Change the meaning. Did you intend this? One stroke and you consume my waking days. It says,
My dearest Angelica.
with a comma after dearest. Angelica. Anyway, all this to say, I'm coming home this summer at my sister's invitation. I'll be there with your family if you make your way upstate. I know you're very busy, I know your work's important, but I'm crossing the ocean and I just can't wait.
You won't be an ocean away. You'll only be a moment away.
Alexander, come downstairs. Angelica's arriving today.
The Schuyler sisters.
Alexander,
Hi.
it's good to see your face. Angelica, tell this man John Adams spends the summer with his family.
Angelica, tell my wife John Adams doesn't have a real job anyway.
You're not joining us, wait.
I'm afraid I cannot join you upstate.
Alexander, I came all this way. All this way, take a break.
No, I have to get my plan to Congress.
Run away with us for the summer, let's go upstate.
My jobs, I don't get my plan to Congress.
No, go stay with our father. There's a lake, I know it's your fave. By birds and the singing twig like no right. Take a break and get away with us for the summer. Let's go upstate where we can stay. We love to take your time away your night. Rise and dream when the night is dark. Take a break.
I can't stop to get my plan through Congress. You know I have to get my plan through Congress.
Nothing on summer in the city. Someone distressed means someone pretty. There's trouble in the air, you can smell it. Alexander's by himself. I'll let Hickey tell it.
I hadn't slept in a week, I was weak, I was awake. You never see that bastard open more in need of a break. Longing for Angelica, missing my wife. That's when Miss Mariah Reynolds walked into my life. She said,
Man of honor, I'm so sorry to bother you at home, but I don't know where to go, and I came here all alone.
she said,
My husband's doing me wrong, beating me, cheating me, and mistreating me. Suddenly he's up and gone. I don't have the means to go on.
so I offered her a loan, I offered to walk her home. She said,
You're too kind, sir.
I gave her $30 that I had socked away. She lived a block away, she said.
This one's mine, sir.
Then I said, well, I should probably head back home. She turned red, she led me to her bed, let her legs spread, said,
Stay.
hey.
Hey.
That's when I began to pray, Lord, show me how to say no to this. I don't know how to say no to this, but my God, she looks so helpless, and her body screaming, hell yes.
Whoa,
Show me how to say no to this. I don't know how to say no to this. In my mind, I'm trying to go, then her mouth is on mine, and I don't say no, no, say no to this, no, no, say no to this, no, no, say no to this, no, no, say no to this. I wish I could say that was the last time I said that last time. It became my pastime. A month into this endeavor, I received a letter from a Mr. James Reynolds. Even better, it said,
Dear sir, of this letter find you in good health and a prosperous enough position to put wealth in the pockets of people like me down on the luck. You see, that was my wife you decided to. You made the wrong sucker a couple. Time to pay the piper for the pants you won't buckle. And hey, you can keep seeing my whore wife if the price is right. If not, I'm telling your wife.
I hit the letter and I reached it. Please, I wish you in the face, she said.
No, sir.
Dressed apologetic, don't mess, she looked pathetic, she cried.
Please don't go, sir.
What's the whole story of Nobody needs to know.
Mrs. Secretary. Did you hear the news about good old General Mercer?
No.
You know, Clam on the street?
Yeah.
They renamed it after him. The Mercer legacy is secure.
Sure.
And all he had to do was die.
Well, that's a lot less work.
We ought to give it a try. And how you gonna get that plan through?
I guess I'm going to finally have to listen to you.
Really? Walk, bless, smile,
Whatever it takes to get my plan on the Congress floor.
Now Madison and Jefferson are Mercer.
Well, hate the sin, love the sinner. I'm sorry, Burr, I've gotta go.
But
Decisions are happening over dinner.
two Virginians and an immigrant walk into a room
Diametrically opposed foes
They emerged with a compromise, having open doors
that were previously closed. Rose.
The immigrant emerges with the president and financial power, a system he can shape however he wants. The Virginians emerge with the nation's capital, and here's a pièce de résistance. No one else is in
The room where it happened. The room where it happened. The room where it happened.
no one else is in
The room where it happened. The room where it happened. The room where it happened.
No one really knows how the
Game is played.
the odds is trade.
How the sausage gets made.
We just
Assume that it happens.
no one else is in
The room where it happens.
Thomas Clay. Alexander was on Washington's doorstep one day in distress and disarray.
Thomas Clay.
Alexander said,
I've nowhere else to turn.
basically begged me to join the fray.
Thomas Clay.
I approached Madison and said, I know you hate him, but let's hear what the man has to say.
Thomas Clay.
Well, I arranged the meeting. I arranged the menu, the venue, the seating. No one else is in the room
Where it happened. The room where it happened. The room where it happened.
no one else is in
The room where it happened. The room where it happened. The room where it happened.
No one really knows how the
Party gets a yes.
that is sacrificed
In every game of chess. Assume that it happens.
no one else is in
The room where it happens.
Meanwhile, Madison is grappling with the fact that not every issue can be settled by committee. Meanwhile, Congress is fighting over where to put the capital.
New York.
It isn't pretty. The Jefferson approaches the dinner and invites. Madison responds to Virginian inside.
Maybe we can solve one problem with another and win a victory for the Southerners. In other words,
Oh ho,
a quid pro quo.
I suppose.
Wouldn't you like to work a little closer to home?
Actually, I would.
Well, I propose to put him back.
And you'll propose him with his votes?
Well, we'll see how it goes.
Let's go.
No. What else is in the room where it happened? The room where it happened. The room where it happened. No one else is in the room where it happened. The room where it happened. The room where it happened. My God, in God we trust, but we'll never really know what got discussed. Click, boom, and it happened. No one else is in the room where it happened. Alexander Hamilton.
What did they say to you to get you to sail New York City down the river?
Alexander Hamilton.
Did Washington know about the dinner with the presidential treasure to deliver?
Alexander Hamilton.
Did you know even then it doesn't matter where you put the U.S. Capitol?
Cause we'll have the banks in the same spot.
You got more than you gave.
And I wanted what I got. Got skin in the game, you stay in the game. But you don't damn win unless you play in the game. Oh, you get love for it, you get hate for it, you get nothing if you wait for it, wait for it, wait. God help me, forgive me. I want to build something that's gonna outlive me. What do you want, Burr? What do you want, Burr?
I wanna be in the room where it happens, room where it happens. I wanna be in the room where it happens, room where it happens.
Where it happens, the room where it happens, the room where it happens. Where it happens, the room where it happens. Nose and
way. We dream of a brand new sky. We dream of the thoughts of the most fun. God gets to where it happens. I've got to be in the room where it happens. I've got to be in the room where it happens. I've got to be in the room where it happens. The room where it happens. The room where it happens. Great room.
Look, Grandpa's in the paper. War hero Philip Schuyler loses Senate seat to young upstart Aaron Burr. Grandpa just lost his seat in the Senate. Sometimes it's how it goes. Daddy's gonna find out any minute. I'm sure you already knows. Further down, meet the newest senator from New York. My senator.
Burr? What are you, Democratic, Republican? Being one, putting up and up and up again. No one knows who you are or what you do. They don't need to know me. They don't like you. Excuse Wall
me?
Street thinks you're great. You'll always be adored by the things you create. But upstate, people think you're crooked. You gotta see what's up for grabs, so I took it. I've always considered you my friend. I don't see why that has to end. You changed parties to run against my father-in-law. I changed parties to seize the opportunity I saw. I swear your pride will be the death of the soul. Beware, it goes before the fall. The issue on the table. France is on the verge of war with England. How do we provide aid and support to our French allies? Thomas Jefferson. Oh, remember my decision. It's not subject to congressional approval. The only person you have to convince is me. Secretary Jefferson, you have the floor, sir.
When we were on death's door, when we were needy, we made a promise. We signed a treaty. We needed money and guns and half a chance. Oh, who provided those funds? In return, they didn't ask for land. Only a promise that we'd lend a hand and stand with them when they fought against the presses and revolution and mess, and now is the time to stand. Stand with our brothers as they fight against tyranny. I know that Alexander Hamilton is here. He would rather not have this debate. I'll remind you that he is not Secretary of State.
Not true.
He knows nothing of loyalty.
Nothing.
Smells like new money, dresses like fake royalty, desperate to rise above his station. Everything he does betrays the ideals of our nation. Hey, none of you don't know. Now you know, Mr. President.
Thank you, Secretary Jefferson. Secretary Hamilton. Response.
Must be out your goddamn mind. The president's gonna bring the nation to the brink, meddling in the middle of a military mess, a game of chess. We're friends, Queen Kingless. We signed a treaty with the king whose head is now in a basket. Would you like to take it out and ask it? Should be on our treaty, King Louis's head. Do whatever you want. I'm super dead.
Enough. Hamilton is right.
Mr. President.
Sorry.
But sir, do we not fight for freedom?
Sir, when the French figure out who's gonna lead them.
The people are leading.
The people are right, and they're the difference. And frankly, I find it a little disquieting that you let your ideals blind you from reality. Sir.
Did you forget Lafayette?
Oh my God.
No. Have you an ounce of regret? You accumulate debt, you accumulate power, and in their hour of need, you forget.
Lafayette's a smart man, he'll be fine. Before he was your friend, he was mine. If we try to fight in every revolution in the world, we never stop. Where do we draw the line?
So quick-witted.
Alas, I admit it.
I bet you were quite a lawyer.
My defendants got acquitted.
Well, someone's got to remind you.
What?
Did nothing without Washington behind you.
Hamilton.
Daddy's calling.
What?
Must be nice to have Washington on your side. It must be nice, it must be nice to have Washington on your side. Every action has its equal opposite reaction. Thanks to Hamilton, our cabinet's fractured into factions. Try not to crack under the stress, we're breaking down like fractions. We smack each other in the press, we don't print retractions. I get no satisfaction witnessing his fits of passion. The way he pimps and preems and dresses like the pits of fashion. Our poor citizens, our farmers live ration to ration as Wall Street robs them blind in search of chips to cash in. This Hercules is asking for someone to bring them to task. Somebody give me some dirt on his vacuous mask so we can Alaskan mask him. I'll pull the trigger on him. Someone load the gun and cock it. While we were all watching, he got Washington in his pocket. It must be nice, it must be nice to have Washington on your side. It must be nice, it must be nice to have Washington on your side. Look back at the Bill of Rights,
which I wrote.
the ink hasn't dried. It must be nice, it must be nice to have Washington on your
So
side.
he's doubled the size of the government. Wasn't much trouble with much of our previous government size.
Look in his eyes.
See how he lies.
Followed the scent of his enterprise.
Centralizing national credit and making American credit better.
We stop and create it better.
I have to resign.
Somebody has to stand up for the South.
Somebody has to stand up to his mouth.
If there's a fire you're trying to douse, you can't put it out from inside the house. I'm in the cabinet, I ain't complicit in Washington grabbing and power and kissing. Washington isn't gonna listen to discipline, dissidents. This is a different, this kid is out. Oh, this immigrant is somebody we chose. Oh, this immigrant people are calling our souls. Oh, let's show these veterans we're up against. Oh, Southern motherfucking Democratic Republicans. Oh, let's follow the money and see where it goes. Oh, because every second the treasury grows. Oh, let's follow the money and see where it leads. Look at the seeds of Hamilton's misdeeds. It must be nice. It must be nice.
Follow the money and see where it goes.
It must be nice. It must be nice. The emperor has no clothes. We won't be invisible. We won't be denied. Still, it must be nice. It must be nice to have Washington on your side.
Yes, see me.
I know you're busy.
What do you need, sir?
I want to give you a word of warning.
Sir, I don't know what you've heard, but whatever it is, Jefferson started it.
Thomas Jefferson resigned this morning.
You're kidding.
I need a favor.
Whatever you say, sir, Jefferson will pay for his behavior.
Talk less.
I'll use the press, I'll write under a pseudonym, you see what I can do to him.
I need you to draft an address.
Yes, he resigns, you can finally speak your mind.
No, he's running down so he can run for president.
Ha, good luck defeating you, sir.
I'm stepping down, I'm not running for president.
I'm sorry, what?
One last time. But let's have a drink with me one last time. Let's take a break tonight, then we'll teach them how to say goodbye. Say goodbye, you and I.
Sir, why?
Neutrality.
Sir, with Britain and France on the verge of war, is this the best time?
Fighting.
But
Pick up a pen and start writing. Talk about what I have learned, the hard-won wisdom I have earned.
as far as the people are concerned, you have to serve. You could continue to serve.
No, last time the people will hear from me. One last time. And if we get this right, we're gonna teach them how to say goodbye. Say goodbye, you and I.
Say you're weak.
No, see we're strong.
Your position is so unique.
So I'll use it to move them along.
But you have to say goodbye.
If I say goodbye, the nation learns to move on. It outlives me when I'm gone. Like the scripture says, everyone shall sit under their own vine and fig tree, and no one shall make them afraid. Be safe in this nation we've made. I wanna sit under my own vine and fig tree, a moment alone.
alone in the shade. At home in this nation we made. Last time.
Though reviewing the incidents of my administration, I am unconscious of intentional error. I am nevertheless too sensible of my defects not to think it probable that I may have committed many errors. I shall also carry with me the hope that my country will view them with indulgence, and that after 45 years of my life dedicated to the service and upright zeal, as I myself must soon be to the mansions of rest. I anticipate with the pleasing expectation which I promised myself and realize the sweet enjoyment of partaking in the midst of my fellow citizens, the benign influence of the law under free government, the ever favorite object of my heart, of the mutual cares, labors, and dangers. One last time.
George Washington is going home.
Teacher Mouse, say goodbye.
George Washington is going home. George Washington is going home. George Washington is going
Last time. They say George Washington's yielding his power and stepping away. Is that true? I wasn't aware that was something a person could do. Are they gonna keep on replacing whoever's in charge? If so, next, there's nobody else in their country who looms quite as large. John Adams. I know him. That can't be. That's that little guy who spoke to me those years ago. What was it? 85. That poor man, they're going to eat him alive. Oh, sure. And by fall, we have watch them run. They will tear each other into pieces. Jesus Christ. President John Adams, good luck.
How does Hamilton, the short-tempered protean creator of the Coast Guard, founder of the New York Post, ardently abuse his cabinet post, destroy his reputation? Welcome, folks, to the Adams administration. Jefferson's a runner-up, which makes him the vice president. I can't help you now, no more Mr. Nice President. Adams fires Hamilton, privately calls him Creole bastard in his songs. What? Hamilton publishes his response. Down, John, you fat mother! Hamilton's out of control. This is great.
He's out of power, he holds no office, and he just destroyed President John Adams, the only other significant member of his party.
Hamilton is a host unto himself. As long as he holds a pen, he's a threat. Let's let him know what we know.
Senator Burr, what is this?
From separate accounts.
Almost $1,000 paid in different amounts.
To Mr. James Reynolds, way back in 1791. Is that what you have? Are you done?
Treated by virtue of your position.
The virtue's not a word I would use in this situation.
Seek financial gain and stray from your sacred mission.
And evidence suggests you've engaged in speculation.
An immigrant embezzling our government funds.
I can almost see the headline, your career is
I
done.
hope you save some money for your daughter and son.
Your best one, run back where you come from.
You don't even know what you're asking me to confess. But nothing, I don't have to tell you anything at all. Unless you promise not to tell another soul what you saw.
No one else is in the room where it happened.
Is that a yes?
Yes.
Dear sir, I hope this letter finds you in good health and a prosperous enough position to put wealth in the pockets of people like me. Done their luck, you see, that was my wife you decide to.
What?
She escorted me to bed, and when she had me in a corner, that's when Reynolds stored me for a sword. Yeah, I played him poorly. I may have ruined my prospects, but my papers are orderly. As you can see, I kept a record of every check in my checkered history. Check it again against your list consistency. I respect a cent that wasn't mine. You sent the dogs after my cent. That's fine. Yes, I have reasons for shame, but I have not committed treason and sullied my good name. As you can see, I have done nothing to provoke legal action. Are my answers to your satisfaction?
My God.
Gentlemen, let's go.
So,
The people won't know what we know.
Burr, how do I know you won't use this against me the next time we go toe to toe?
Alexander, rumors only grow, and we both know what we know.
Just a moment. The yellow sky. I was 17, a hurricane destroyed my town. I didn't drown. I couldn't seem to die. My way out. Everything down far as I could see. I wrote my way out. I looked up and the town had its eyes on me. Plus I played around. Total strangers moved to kindness by my story. It's enough for me to book a passion on a ship that was New York bound. I wrote my way out of hell. I wrote my way to revolution. I was louder than the cracking of a bell. I wrote a lot, left letters until she fell. I wrote about the Constitution and defended it well. And in the face of ignorance and resistance, I wrote financial systems into existence. And when my prayers to God were met with difference, I picked up a pen, I wrote my own deliverance. In the eye of a hurricane there is quiet. Just a moment. The yellow sky. I was 12 when my mother died. She was holding me. We were sick and she was holding me. I couldn't seem to die. Wait for it. I'll write my way out. Wait for it. 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 Down. Wait for it. History has its eyes on me. This is the eye of a hurricane. This is the only way I can protect my legacy. The Reynolds pamphlets.
Reynolds pamphlet. Have you read this? Alexander Hamilton had a torrid affair, and he wrote it down right there.
Highlights charged against me is a connection with one James Reynolds for purposes of improper speculation. My real crime is an amorous connection with his wife for a considerable time with his knowing consent. I've been frequent meetings with her, most of them in my own house.
Damn.
Absent with the children on the visit to her father.
No. He's never gonna be president now. He's never gonna be president now. That's one less thing to worry about.
That's one less thing to worry about.
I came as soon as I heard.
Angelica? All the way from London? Damn!
Thank God someone who understands what I'm struggling here to do.
I'm not here for you. I love my sister like I know my own mind. You will never find anyone as trusting or as kind. I love my sister more than anything in this life. I will choose her happiness over mine every time. Put what we had aside. I'm standing at her side to never be satisfied, but I hope you're satisfied.
He's never gonna be president now. He's never gonna be president now. That's one less thing to worry about. At least he was honest with the money. Hey, at least he was honest with the money. One less thing to worry about.
Reynolds.
Have you read this? Have you seen somebody ruin their own life? His poor wife.
I saved every letter you wrote me. From the moment I read them, I knew you were mine. You said you were mine. I thought you were mine. Do you know what Angelica said when we saw your first letter arrive? She said, be careful with that, my love. He will do what it takes to survive. When your words flooded my senses, your sentences left me defenseless. You built me palaces of paragraphs. You built cathedrals. I'm rereading the letters you wrote me. I'm searching and scanning for answers in every line, for some kind of sign. And when you were mine, the words you published the letters she wrote you. You told the whole world how you brought this girl into our bed. And clearing your name, you have ruined our lives. Do you know what Angelica said? She read what you'd done. She said, you've married an Icarus. He has flown too close to the sun. When your words are set with your legacy, your sentences border on senseless. You are paranoid.
velocity and brazen my pops. And ladies see the song with her tempo that stops. I'm only 19, but my mind is old. I gotta be my own man, like my father, the bold. I shoulder his legacy with pride. I used to hear him say that someday I would blow us all away. Ladies, I'm looking for a Mr. George. He made a speech last week, all 4th of July speaker. He disparaged my father's legacy in front of the crowd. I can't have that. I'm making my father proud.
I saw him up Broadway a couple of blocks. Just go and see a play.
Father said it's his box.
Got your box.
So I'm pretty good in your frock. How about when I get back? Shit, down to my sock.
George! I'm trying to watch the show.
Good about Trump. Talk about my father though.
I didn't say anything that wasn't true. Your father's a scoundrel, so it seems to you.
Just like that?
I don't mess around, I'm not one of your schoolboy friends.
Do you want the dueling ground? Unless you want to go out and right now.
Shh, soft man, I'm on the show now.
Pops, if you had only heard the shit he said about you, I doubt you would have let it slide, and I was not about
Slow down.
This is my very first show. They don't exactly come for the subject in boarding school.
Do your friends negotiate a peace?
He refused to apologize. We had to take the pieces off the seats.
Where's it happening?
Across the river in Jersey.
Everything is legal in New Jersey. Okay, so this is what you're gonna do. Stand there like a man until Icarus in front of you. When the time comes, fire your weapon in the air. This will put an end to the whole affair.
Well, what if he decides to shoot? Then I'm a goner.
No, he'll only follow a student who's truly a man of honor. To take someone's life, that's something you truly can't shake. Philip, your mother cannot take another heartbreak.
Okay.
Make me proud. Take my guns. Be smart. Come home when you're done.
Okay, I promise.
Be smart.
I'm a little nervous, but I can't show it. Sorry, I'm a Hamilton with pride. You talk about my father, I cannot let it slide. Mr. Eaker, how was the rest of your show?
I'd rather skip the pleasantries, let's go. Confer with your men.
Confer with your men. The duel will commence after we count to 10. And the higher, summon all the courage you require.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Where's my son? Half an hour ago. You lost a lot of blood on the way over. Is he alive?
Yes, but you have to understand, the bullet ends just above his hip and lodged in his right arm.
Can I see him, please?
You have to understand, the wound is already infected when you arrive.
What exactly what you said?
I know. Shh. I know. Shh. Did everything just right.
Slowly got to 10. I was aiming for the sky.
I know. Shh. I know. Stay restrained. Stay alive.
Is he breathing? Is he going to survive this? Who did this, Alexander? Did you know?
Sorry for forgetting what you thought.
My son.
You played the piano.
in the garden. I walk alone to the store. It's quiet uptown. I never liked the quiet before. Take the chargers on Sunday, the sign of the cross on the door, and I pray. That never used to happen before.
If you see him in the street, walking by his side, talking by his side, have pity.
You like it uptown, it's quiet uptown.
He is working through the unimaginable. They say he walks the length of the city.
Oh, the blue falling apart. Started. I know I don't deserve you, Eliza, but hear me out. That would be enough. If I could spare his life, if I could trade his life for mine, he'd be standing here right now, and you would smile. That would be enough. I don't pretend to know challenges we're facing. I know there's no erasing what we've lost, and you need time, but I'm not afraid. I know who I married. Let me stay here by your side. That would be enough.
If you see him in the street, walking by your side, talking by your side, have pity.
You like it uptown, it's quiet uptown.
He is trying to do the unimaginable. See them walking in the park, long after dark, taking in the sights of the city.
Round, Liza.
Trying to do the unimaginable. Moments that the words don't reach. There's a grace too powerful to name. We push away what we can never understand. We push away the unimaginable. They are standing in the garden. Alexander by Eliza's side. She takes his hand. It's quiet uptown. Forgiveness. Can you imagine forgiveness? Try to imagine. If you see him in the street, walking by your side, talking by your side, have pity. They are going through the unimaginable. Election of 1800s.
Can we get back to politics?
Please.
Yo, every action has its equal opposite reaction. John Adams shafted it. I love the guy, but he's attraction. Poor Alexander Hamilton, he's missing in action. Now I'm facing
Aaron Burr.
with his own fits of passion.
Not very. I mean, New Yorkers like his chances.
He's not very forthcoming on any particular chances.
Ask him what Quincy he dances off. He obfuscates. He dances.
And they say I'm a Francophile. At least they know I know where France is.
Thomas, that's the problem. See, they see Burr as a less extreme leader.
Eh?
Needs a key endorsement. Well, key endorsement might redeem you.
Who do you have in mind?
Don't laugh.
Who is it?
You used to work on the same staff.
What?
Might be nice. It might be nice to get Hamilton on your side. It might be nice.
It might be nice to get Hamilton
Hamilton on your side.
God bless her. Smile more. Don't let them know what you're against or what you're for. Shake hands with him. Charm her. It's 1800, ladies. Tell your husbands vote for Burr.
I don't like Adam. Oh, he's gonna lose. That's just defeatist. And Jefferson, in love with France. Yeah, so elitist. I like that Aaron Burr. I can't believe we're here with him.
He seems approachable.
Like, could grab a view with him.
Dear Mr. Hamilton, your fellow Federalists would like to know how you'll be voting.
Quiet up.
Dear Mr. Hamilton, John Adams doesn't stand a chance, so who are you promoting?
Quiet up.
Jefferson or Burr? We know it's lose-lose. Jefferson or Burr? But if you had to choose, dear Mr. Hamilton, John Adams doesn't stand a chance, so who are you promoting? But if you had to choose,
It isn't Aaron Burr, sir.
Alexander.
You've created quite a stir, sir.
I'm going door to door.
You're openly campaigning.
Sure.
That's new.
Honestly, it's kind of draining.
Burr,
Sir.
is there anything you wouldn't do?
No, I'm chasing what I want. You know what?
What?
I learned that from you.
if you had to choose, if you had to choose,
It's a tie.
if you had to choose, if you had to choose,
It's up to the delegates.
if you had to choose, if you had to choose,
It's up to Hamilton.
if you had to choose, Jefferson or Burr, choose, choose, choose. Oh,
You're asking to hear my voice. Country's facing a We're asking you not to promote. Jefferson has my vote. I've never agreed to once. Like that the fight once. When all is said and all is done, Jefferson has beliefs. Burr has none.
Well, I'll be damned. Well, I'll be damned.
Hamilton's on your side.
well, I'll be damned. Well, I'll be damned.
You won in a landslide.
Congrats on a race well won. I did the fight.
I look forward to our partnership. Our partnership? As your vice president. Yeah, right. You hearing this guy? Man, openly campaigns against me. Talk about how I look forward to our partnership.
It is crazy that the guy who comes in second gets to be vice president.
Oh, you know, well, we can change that. You know why?
What?
Because I'm the president. Burr, when you see Hamilton, thank him for his endorsement. Immigrant, orphan, bastard, whore son, somehow endorsed Thomas Jefferson, his enemy. A man he's despised since the beginning, just to keep me from winning. I wanna be where it happens, where it happens, where it happens. Kept me from the room where it happens for the last time. Dear Alexander, I'm slow to anger, but I told the line as I reckon with the effects of your life on mine. I look back on where I failed, and in every place I checked, the only common thread has been your disrespect. And call me immoral, a dangerous disgrace. If you've got something to say, name a time and place, face to face. I have the honor to be your obedient servant, A. Burr.
Mr. Vice President, I am not the reason no one trusts you. No one knows what you believe. I will not equivocate on my opinion. I have always worn it on my sleeve. You said what you think I said. You would need to cite a more specific grievance. Here's an itemized list of 30 years of disagreements. Hey, I have not been shy. I am just a guy in the public eye trying to do the best for our republic. I don't want to fight, but I won't apologize for doing what's right. Have the honor to be your obedient servant, A. Ham. Shall you proceed, good man? It's a good deed, good man. Answer for the accusations I lay at your feet, or prepare to lead, good
yourself. It's what you do. I can't apologize because it's
Then
true.
stand, Alexander. We huck in. Dawn. Guns. Drawn. You're on.
I have the honor to be your obedient servant.
A.Ham. A.Burr.
Alexander, come back to sleep.
I'm barely being out of town.
It's still dark outside.
I know. I just need to write something down.
Why do you write like you're running out of time? Come back to bed, and that would be enough.
I'll be back before you know I'm gone.
Come back to sleep.
This meeting's at dawn.
Well, I am going back to sleep.
Hey. Best of wives, best of women.
One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
10 things you need to know. Number 1. You rode across the Hudson at dawn. My friend William P. Van Ness signed on as my number 2. Hamilton arrived with his crew. Nathaniel Pendleton and a doctor that he knew. Number 3. I watched Hamilton examine the terrain. I wish I could tell you what was happening in his brain. This man is poisoned by political pursuits. Posters to side and no one shoots. Number 4. Hamilton drew first position, looking to the world like a man on a mission. This is a soldier with a marksman's ability. The doctor turned it around so he could have deniability.
5.
Now I didn't know this at the time, but we were
You're the same spot. My son died. Is that why?
He examined his gun with such rigor. I watched as he methodically fiddled with the trigger.
7.
Confess your time, here's what I got. My fellow soldier to tell you I'm a terrible shot. Last chance to negotiate.
Sighted in your second, see if they can set the record straight.
They won't teach you this in your classes, but look it up. Hamilton was wearing his glasses. Why? It's not to take deadly aim. It's him or me. The world will never be the same. I had only one thought before the slaughter. This man will not make an orphan of my daughter.
Number 9.
Look him in the eye, aim no higher. Summon all the courage you require. Then count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Number 10, pace fire.
I imagine just so much feels like memory. When's it gonna get me? On my feet, several feet ahead of me. I see it coming. Do I run or fire my gun or let it be? There's no beat, no melody. Burr, my first friend, my enemy. Maybe the last face I ever see. If I throw away my shot, is this how you remember me? What? If this bullet is my legacy, what is a legacy? It's planting seeds in a garden you never get to see. I wrote some notes at the beginning of a song. Someone will sing for me. America, you great unfinished symphony you sent for me. You let me make a difference. A place where even orphan immigrants can leave the fields and rise up. I'm running out of my time. Time's up. Wise up. Eyes up. I catch a glimpse of the other side. Lawrence leads a soldier's course on the other side. My son is on the other side. He's with my mother on the other side. Washington is watching from the other side. Teach me how to say goodbye. Rise up, rise up, rise up. Eliza. My love, take your time. I will see you on the other side. Raise a glass to freedom.
I walk towards him, but I am ushered away. They run back across the Hudson. I get a drink. aside when he died. Death doesn't discriminate. And the sinners and the saints. Take. History obliterates. And every picture it paints me in all my mistakes. When Alexander aimed at the sky, may have been the first one to die, but I'm the one who paid for it. I survived, but I paid for it. Now I'm the villain in your history. I was too young and blind to see. I should have known the world was wide enough for both Hamilton and me. The world was wide enough for both Hamilton and me.
Tell you what I wish I'd known when I was young. Glory, you have no control.
Who lives, who dies, who tells your story?
I'll give him this. His financial system was a work of genius, and I couldn't do it if I've tried. Yes, I've tried.
Who lives, who dies, who tells your story?
President Madison.
He took our city from bankruptcy to prosperity. I hate to admit it, but he doesn't give it enough credit for all the credit he gave us.
Who dies, who tells your story?
Every other founding father story gets told. Every other founding father gets to grow old.
But when you're gone, mention me. Who keeps your flame?
Who tells your stories? Who tells your story? Eliza, I put myself back in the narrative. Eliza, time on tears. I live another 50 years. It's not enough. I interview every soldier who fought by your side.
Tells our story.
I try to make sense of your thousands of pages of writings. You really do write like you're running out of time. Our line, Angelica. While she's alive, we tell your story. She is buried in Trinity Church near you. When I needed her most, she was right on time. And it's still not through. I ask myself, what would you do if you had more time? The Lord in His kindness, He gives me what you always wanted. He gives me more time. I read something D.C. for the Washington Monument. She tells my story. I speak down against slavery. You could have done so much more if you only had time. And when my time is up, have I done enough? Will they tell your story? Can I show you what I'm proudest of? The orphanage. I established the first private orphanage in New York City. The orphanage. I helped to raise hundreds of children. I get to see them growing up. The orphanage.